Hello, my name is Chris Roberts. I'm a class action attorney in St. Louis, Missouri. Today I want to talk a little bit about a common question that I get about class actions, and that is, how many people do you need to file a class action lawsuit? The answer to that question is you actually only need one person to file a class action lawsuit. So let's talk a little bit about why that is. Remember, a class action lawsuit is a single case in which a person or persons tries to remedy a problem that's common to dozens, hundreds, or thousands, tens of thousands of people potentially in one single case. The person that brings the lawsuit is called the class representative, and there can be multiple class representatives. There could be as many as you like in the case, but you only need one class representative, the person that's bringing the misconduct to the court's attention, to bring that case. Now, the reason people commonly ask this question about, well, how many people do you need? How do you find all these people to file a class action lawsuit? Is they know that a class action lawsuit involves hundreds or thousands of people. So where's the disconnect? The disconnect is when you file a case as a class action, that does not necessarily mean that the court has given you permission to pursue the case on behalf of these hundreds or thousands of other people. The court first has to grant what's called a motion for class certification. And the motion for class certification is the turning point where the court makes a determination if you have met all the prerequisites needed to proceed with the case as a class action and to represent the hundreds or thousands of people. So what people are talking about is a requirement in class action called numerosity, and that means that you have enough people in your case to make it a class action. There's no specific number. Missouri courts, for example, have said that as few as 8 people can be a class action, but generally if you've got 40 to 50 people or more that have a common grievance, then that will be enough for class action. So you only need one person to file a case. A kind of a related question is, how do you find all these people? Well, what happens is typically in these cases, you go through what's called discovery, in which you ask the party that you filed the lawsuit against to produce documents that identify the person or persons that ultimately will end up in your class. And then if the class is certified, meaning you can proceed with the case as a class action, then at that point you would send a notice, either that the class has been certified or maybe the case has been settled, to all those people that fit within the class definition. So in short, you only need one person to file a class action. You don't need to go out and find a bunch of people to do it. It does help sometimes to have multiple class representatives, but ultimately you only need one person to file the suit. Well, I hope this was helpful. I appreciate you listening. Thanks so much for your time.